hello. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Quinnie. I don't know. Well, hello. It is I, Heyo, and I guess I'm filming another Quinlog to keep people entertained, because you know, it's pretty fun. I've learned that actually filming Quinlogs is like genuinely pretty enjoyable. We're just gonna get ahead. Why is my bike leaking that? I don't even know. But you know what? If I crash and die, whatever. It's gonna happen eventually. I don't know why it's making. Do you hear that? Listen. That's weird. I don't even know why it's making that sound. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll find out. My bike's gonna explode. I'll see you all at my funeral. Bring snacks. Ooh, look at water puddle. I want to do that again. We're gonna go through the water puddle one more time. And we're not gonna be hit by a car. Hopefully. That would kind of suck. I don't know. I feel like if I had one way to die, if I could like choose that I wanted to die, it would either be, ooh, listen. If I had to choose one way to die, I think it would be either passing away in my sleep. That sounds pretty peaceful. Just kind of die. I'm sorry, maybe this talk is a little dark, but I don't know. It's kind of fun to think about. Ooh, another water puddle. Those things. You know, because it's just boredom. So, yeah. So, either that or I would want to freeze to death. Because if you freeze, what happens is you just get really, really cold. And then you get numb. And then you get really, really sleepy and tired and warm. And then you fall asleep. And then bam, you're gone. So that sounds also pretty peaceful. Although being cold isn't super fun. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, not the point. So, today, I wasn't totally sure what I wanted to film because it's kind of cloudy out and I nodalized. I was in the middle of saying realizing I nodalized. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go with it. I nodalized that it's pretty cloudy. And if I went my usual route with all the viewing spots, it wouldn't be very pretty. So I was like, I wonder if we could do like a story time where it's just you guys looking at the road and the Oregon trees as I rode my bike and told stories. Because surprisingly, there's a water puddle. Oh no, I'm also riding my bike in sandals. I'm also gonna prop up my phone because for whatever reason the camera decided to be dumb, as iPhone cameras do, you know. There you go, that should work. That should stay up, hopefully. Anyway, darn it, what the heck? Okay, excuse my struggling. You guys did not come to this channel to look at me falling over on my bike 10 times. At least I'm pretty sure you didn't. If you did, I mean, I could make a falling over compilation, but I don't know. I feel like this is maybe a little more entertaining. Anyway, not the point. Not the point. So, yeah, and I thought maybe we could go a different route today because it correlates with a story that I was hoping to tell about me and my sister. And this is when my sister was like, because my sister wasn't married at the time. My sister's married now, but I think her and my brother-in-law were dating still. And oh yeah, this is the route, by the way. I never go this way. So I'm kind of in the like blind area right now and all that shenanigans. So, you know, yeah, I never go this route, so it's gonna be a wild ride. It's kind of slanted. I never really go this route because there's like, it's like very hilly kind of, but we've reached our story time point. So you see that fence right there? Maybe, see that fence? Right there. Right. I don't know if you can actually see it. See, I can't see the camera, as I've mentioned before. I have to go up. It's right there. The fence is right there. I feel bad for, is this the right direction? So I don't get hit by a car? I think it is. Oh well. But yeah, that's the fence that my sister crashed into with her car. So, okay, well I guess we'll just get started. So, me and my sister were coming back from like, I don't even know. It was something, I think we went to like Taco Bell. We just wanted food, so we went out and got food. And I had just gotten back from like skate practice. So she picked me up, we went and got food. We were going back to the house because she still lived with us at the time because she was not married. But she was still living with us at the time. So we're just minding our business and driving as per usual. I'm gonna walk because I don't feel like cramping my hand again. But we're driving up this road and there's a dog that's always all over the time. I can't talk, man. I don't know what it is. All over the place, there's this random dog. I forgot what the dog's name was. I don't know. It's a really, really annoying dog. And he's all over the place. He's our neighbor's dog. And all the time, he like chases after our dogs, chases after the cats. He's just kind of the worst. And there's people all the time just let him go wherever he pleases. I should probably get out of the center of the road if I'm just walking. They just let him go wherever. And that is not what you're supposed to do with a dog. They literally just let him out and they don't take care of him. They just let him roam around. Honestly, I haven't seen him for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if he got hit. But, which makes me sad, but he kind of had it coming. And his owners kind of had it coming because he was not trained. And he just kind of roamed around like living his best life. So I don't know. I don't know where he is now. I have not seen him for a while. Not the point. He was just wandering around and my sister saw him and was like, oh, I hope he doesn't like jump in front of the car. Guess what? He jumped in front of the car. So he jumped in front of the car and my sister, who is, might I say, kind of more of a, well, that's a lie. Her and I, we're pretty klutzy. Both of us are kind of like ditzy. So instead of being a normal driver and like slamming on the brakes, she freaked out and like swerved into the fence over there. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's right there. Yeah. She swerved into the fence. And here, I'll show you where she swerved into it. I'm totally not running down a hill in Birkenstocks with my bike. Okay, so here's the replacement fence that they have put in. Here's the normal. Look at that. It's a pretty nice view, I'll have to admit, except I'm not going down that way because it would be a ride up. I would be out of breath. Times 10 to the second power. But, so anyway, that's weird, it sounds like echoing off this. She swerved into the fence, and the fence just got like riggedy wrecked. Like the fence was, so fence all over the place. Dawson is freaking out. That's my sister's name, by the way, Dawson. Dawson and I are freaking out. And we're like, what are we gonna do? And she's kind of hysterical. And of course the dog's just sitting in the road, minding his own business. Like nothing happened, as the car is like in the fence. The fence is in the car, like vice versa. And he's just, you know, sitting there, sipping on his imaginary pineapple, like, what's that one Disneyland drink? I don't even know. He's like sipping a margarita, like he's having a good time as he's watching chaos unfold. But he, you know, so anyway, so we're freaking out, and like any rational two teenage girls do, when something happens to a car, we call our father because, you know, that's, I don't know, maybe it's just us, but my sister and her husband right now still don't know. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Anyway, but, you know, so, call our dad, and also, sorry if I just start, like, rambling. I'm not very good at telling stories, so if I get off topic and start, like, going all over the place, forgive me. It's an accident, I promise I'm not stalling on purpose. But anyway, so friggin' call our dad, and dad's like, what's going on? And there's a dog bark. Oh boy. But so, you know, he's talking to us, he's like, what's going on? We're like, Dad, we ran into a fence, we don't know what to do about it, help. And he's just like, okay, I'll be down there in a little. And at this point, my dad's been through so much. My dad's probably like, you could, like, one of us could, like, shoot him in the arm with a rifle, and he'd be like, oh, would you look at that, I've been shot. Like, he wouldn't even care. So he's like, okay, I'll be down there in a second. And he tells us in the meantime to drive back to the house if we can. And the car is not in terrible condition, to be fair. It's like the fence is more wrecked than the car is, and the car, I think the headlight was a little like cracked, and there was just a plank of wood stuck under the car that we had dragged until we got to our house. So, you know, we're just like, we're driving back, kind of sort of in tears, but also kind of not. And we get back to the house, we look at the damage, we notice that there's a plank of wood that we've been dragging. I think we still have it. It's kind of like a memento for that one time we crashed into a fence. So we go talk to the people at the house, and, you know, they're okay with it. Apparently, there's a car. It's my brother. Hi, Tucker. So that was my brother. Anyway. Yay. Cameo of my brother. Surprise. Anyway, so we check the damage, yada yada yada. We go with my dad to go talk to the neighbor people. And they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. We were planning to like renovate the fence anyway. You just saved us time of taking it down. So basically, I guess if we took out their whole entire fence, like if we just went from like head to toe, the whole entire thing, they probably would have just been like, oh yeah, thanks, saved us money from getting it out of the ground. We're like, oh, all right. So long story short, we, you know, crashed into the fence. Neighbors were fine with it. They said that we did them a favor. And then we got home and we passed out. The end. Yeah. I don't even know. Man, it's goofy. And I'm gonna go over to my sister's later tonight to help them continue to write their comic that they're writing, named Icarus. And they're writing it and they're gonna release it on Webtoon, I think. Webtoon. And they're gonna do, it's called Icarus, and of course it's about Icarus. So, yeah. There you go. I'm sorry this video is so long. I'm not good at telling stories, so maybe it was a little wonky. Let's go look at the view over there one last time. And yeah, I hear a car coming up. Please don't hurt me. It looks an up truck. Hi, ups truck. Yo, yo, yeah. Totally didn't just make eye contact with the other truck driver. Wink, wink. So, take the camera out. Thank you for coming and looking at my vlog. This is me. This is you. And that's a view. And now I'm gonna get out of the way for the car so that it doesn't hit me. Gonna get over to the side, way. Yeah, so thank you for coming to my vlog. Here's a water bottle. I'm gonna ignore the people looking at me in the car. Anyway, bam, there's a mountain over there. Hope you like it. Here's a water bottle, and this is me. Thank you for watching my Quinlog. Happy quarantine days. Goodbye.